Okay, ask. Why do we know this is the net of this?
Because the net, so the example and the net has two right angles, so just the example, and if you fold it up a certain way, it can create that. Like, so if you put the one that has the letter M in it and the letter J.
Okay. J and M.
If you lift the J up.
Okay.
And close the M on top of it.
Okay.
And then put the J on top of it too.
Well, fold it up or put it on top of it? Fold it up. Okay.
And then fold the M up. It will make the same shape.
Okay, perfect. Okay. All right, so we've got to start thinking more abstractly, okay? So, now, based on this right here, now, what we're going to do is kind of what I was wanting you to do yesterday. We didn't do it, so we're coming back to it today, okay? We're going to put measurements all over this right here, okay? To better help us find the area of each one of them, okay? So, we're going to go with the given right now, okay? So, Laney, what is the base of this triangle right there? What's that number right there? What goes, see this triangle, what's the base of that triangle? Based on this. Huh? I want a number. A number. What's the base of this triangle right there? You got to look at this.
Oh, 6. No, it's not. Yeah, 6.
6.
Yeah.
Okay. And how do we know it's 6?
Because if you fold the N up, it's the same it's the same as the other one.
Like right here?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Okay. So if the base is 6, Josh, what's the height of that triangle?
8.
And how do we know it's 8?
Because if you fold it up, it makes the same thing as that.
The back side of this triangle, okay? All right, now, Gabby, what is the height of that triangle over there? Okay, why do we know it's 8?
Because it's the same thing.
Perfect. Okay, Jason, what's the base of that triangle, J?
6.
How do we know that?
Because it's the same.
These two triangles gotta be the same, or when you connect them, you might have something bigger or smaller or whatever. Okay? All right. Simple?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay, now we're gonna go for this right here of M, okay? What's gonna be a base of this right here, M?
9.
Okay, how do we know it's 9?
Because if you fold it up and it connects, well, not connects, but it kind of goes together with the other one.
Okay.
It's the same as 9 on the other.
So you're saying it's this right here?
Yes.
Okay. But okay. So if you think that's 9, then what would be the parallel side to that?
9.
How do you know?
Because it's the same.
So what do we know about parallel sides in a rectangle?
That they're going to be the same number.
They're equal. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Okay. So we got some numbers there. If the 9 of the M is that, do they share a side with L, Grace? Does M and L share a side right there? Look, it's on the board. L and M don't share that side right there? Do they share a side? Okay, so if that's 9, what's going to be the base of this right here, L?
What?
If this right here number is 9, this side of this rectangle M is 9, what is this side right here of L?
9.
How do you know?
Because it's like the exact same height.
Yeah, it's the same number. If those are connected, they share that side. If they share the side, it's got to be the same measurement. Okay? So, what's the side of K and L?
9.
How do you know it's 9?
Because they're connected to L and M.
So, give me another reason why those two are the same measurement.
Because they're like put together and stuff, so they would have to be the same.
What do you mean they're put together? What do you mean they're put together?
They're connected.
How what do you mean they're connected? They're put together. What does that mean? Hunter, help us out.
They're parallel lines to each other.
We just spoke about it right here. They're parallel, okay? So if that side of L is 9, what is the measurement of the side that K and L share? What is it?
9?
Why?
Because their K and L are parallel to each other right there.
So if they're parallel, they're what? In a rectangle, they're what?
Equal.
Okay, perfect. Okay. What's this side of K, Gibson? How do you know?
Because K and M are the same shapes.
They share a side, they share a side, they share a side. Okay, perfect. All right, now, are we finished? No. Okay, now, this is where it gets a little bit tricky, okay? A little bit tricky. Okay, so, let's go ahead and do this rectangle right here, okay? This K. We're going to try that. Yeah, you're about to burst over there. What would be the, say if this is the base or the length, what's the width or the height of this rectangle?
10.
Okay. How do we know it's 10?
Because if you fold it up like Addison said,
Uh-huh.
you'll be able to figure out that that K and M are like parallel squares to each other,
Uh-huh.
or rectangles.
Uh-huh.
So that means the 3D shape of the net, the slant height for the triangle is also the height for letter M, which is 10, which would mean K is 10 too.
Okay. So let me pose this question to you, okay? If we folded this 8 up, if we folded this triangle up to 8, would this and that side match when they're come together? Why? Because you said one of them's 10, one of them's 8, correct? Okay, so what you'll get when you fold this triangle up with this, you're going to get something like this. This backside is going to be about 2 inches higher than the triangle. Agree or disagree? Okay. So what's some of our new learning now? What do we think that side should be? Okay. Anybody disagree with that? We believe the same thing? Okay. So that's got to be 8. They've got to match. When they fold up, by our very definition of a triangular prism, they come to a, what is that called?
Point.
What's that point called? Vertex. It's a vertex with 3 points meet, right? Perfect. Okay. Now, let's see. Gabby, what is this side of K going to be?
Number wise?
Yeah.
I'm not very smart, Mr. Ham.
Sure you are.
Eight.
Okay.
Because she didn't
Did you
tell
tell
me.
her?
No, she didn't tell me. It's 8 because it's the same length of J. So yeah.
Cool. Okay. And we talked about that over there. Also, give me another reason why it's 8.
Because
What have we talked about these two rectangles right here? How is this 9 and that 9? And that 9, that 9?
because they all share it.
Okay. So, if these two are 9 and that's 8, why would that be 8?
Because they're the same.
Okay, so as far as a good reason, why are those two 8?
Because like M and K are like even, you know. So yeah.
Okay, anybody else want to help us, Jason?
Because once you fold up K and J, they have to be the exact same length, or else you'll get 2 inches bigger.
Okay, give me another reason. So we talked about that. Give me another reason why we think if that wasn't there and we had that there, if we had this 8 and those 8s were gone.
Mr. Haynes, I feel like a retard now.
No, you don't. So if that was there, how would we know that's an 8 also?
Because that 8 is
In a rectangle, opposite sides are parallel and equal. Perfect. Okay. Now, we're almost done. Almost done. M. The sides of M. Okay. What? I need to know some M's here.
Okay. So.
We got 9 and 9. I need to know these two sides right here. Okay, based on what? What information tells you that's 8?
I think it's wrong, but I don't see anything to go off of, so I'm just okay. Well, for the N, for the N, it says that it's 8, like for that when it goes down, and the height of the.
Okay,
the
so now we're talking about this rectangle right here that unfolds. Okay, this 8 is got something to do with this triangle in the height of that rectangle right there. So what's the length of this rectangle M once it's unfolded out? What's the length of it? Is there any kind of information over here that tells us what this is?
Oh, is it 10?
Okay, what would make you think it's 10? Okay.
Because I didn't. Well, because I think it's 10, so because that's the part that goes like this.
The slant height is 10 on this right here rectangle, right?
Yeah.
So if that's 10, what's going to be the other side up here?
10.
Now, could we figure this out, find the area of each one of it, and find the total surface area?
Yes.
Okay. Who could not? Do we not have a length and a width of every rectangle here?
Yeah.
So what's going to stop us now? Anybody else have any kind of questions about information here? Is this enough information for you to solve it much easier than what we did yesterday? Anybody have any questions about what I did there and how I went about finding everything? Anybody? We understand it. Any questions about this? About what you need, how we got numbers, that kind of thing. We good? Perfect. Okay.